Hello again, and welcome to my, well, this isn't a Let's Play or a Let's Die, so this is my channel update. I wanted to do a little bit of an update for my channel, and I don't want to go on, well, I don't have a webcam hooked up to this computer, and I don't really want to record this off of a laptop. So instead of having a webcam and talking about myself while you can see me, I'm just going to let you see my, I guess you could say this is my primary world in Terraria. This is kind of my, I play this for fun world, not for work or anything. As you can see, I have a bit of a house. It's kind of big. This is the bank system I'm talking about, where you just build the massive basement. It's kind of useful, as you can see. It's like I have pretty much this entire top line's almost full to the top with items. Like, with the bottom row, I have a couple. Like, I have voodoo dolls, gravity potions, and torches because they're useful. Also, I have, like, if you can see here, with my chainsaw, my drill, and my sword, I have every chainsaw, every drill, every repeater, every spear. Also, if you count my armor, my melee helmet, my breastplate, and my shoes, I have every chest, every bottom, every head. So that when I start going in and making holy armor, I can make the holy armor. Like, holy armor and holy gear. Once I start beating the hardcore bosses, or hard mode bosses. Another thing, you probably already saw it, you can see I have my armors, like all my old armors. I have the copper, iron, silver, gold, shadow, meteorite, jungle, necro, molten, cobalt, mithril, and another set of adamantite. And here will go my holy armor. And when I start picking up more pieces, I actually haven't gotten the chest or the pants. This will be the mining armor. But, yeah. Dial power. I haven't gone through and upgraded any of these yet, so this is every NPC, I think. Yeah. This is every NPC I have right now. So going through with it, magic mirror. As you can see, I have 400 health, 220 mana. I have 220 mana because my balloon gives me plus mana. I have the wings, I can fly, blah blah blah. Before I wait, there's a star over there. I might as well pick up some stars. If you can see here, I have a ladder system. I don't have any torches, so I can't really brighten this up any. But I have a bit of a ladder system. With the ladder system, it goes all the way up. Don't want to hit one of these with the ladder. Into the dragon zone. Like, it goes up into the top of the world. I have a bit of a walkway here. I'm apparently fighting a dragon, so, or a wyvern, or a wyvern, or. So you get to fight. Watch this. It's like, yeah, as I've said before, it's like hard mode can get difficult. Like, you see this, like, even though I have this armor that basically makes like slimes and skeletons, all the things that are beating my butt in the Let's Die and stuff do like almost no damage. This guy's still doing like a bunch of damage to me, but at the same time he's kind of like a half boss. So. Also, let's see, where is that thing? Here. This is the, this is the floppy disk that I made to be my thumbnail, or I made for my thumbnail. I know it's not much, and actually if you look at the picture you can kind of see the shadow effect, because I actually had to do this to get the picture to work. Where I start, like, I use the sparkliness of the picture in the picture. But yeah, this is my floppy disk. this is how well I'm doing in this game. Like, I've had enough adamantite to make a giant floppy disk in the air. A little bit of gold down here, that little lock that allowed you to stop your floppy disk from being used. Yeah, I don't know. I just got bored and decided to make it. In the display image, it has the whole bite out of it. Like, the first couple of times I tried to do that, I actually tried to do that on the, tried to do that in the game, and, like, make it look like I had a bite, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm just gonna go through and do that with, like, paint. So I went through and did that with, editor, like a picture, image editor. As you can see here, I have my, battle arena. This is what I'm going to use to fight bosses, or what I use to fight bosses. I've redone it in Dungeon Brick. It used to only be like 1 brick thick wood, and that's what I used to fight the Eye of Cthulhu and the what's that dude's name? The Eater of Worlds. It's like, I'm not having any blonde moments. But I've redone it with thicker dungeon block. The reason I do 3 thick dungeon blocks is because, like, the clown and most explosives have a 3 block radius for their explosions, like the bombs. So that way, it's 3 thick. That means everything on the inside is safe. I put the background walls there so that like, normal monsters like this wouldn't spawn inside of it. There's nothing worse than going for your boss fight and realizing, oh, by the way, there's a monster in here. There's an suit of armor in here that's going to end up doing like 200 damage to me. Or there's a unicorn or pixies, or, well, like pixies, for example. You see, or this is silence debuff. One of the debuffs that pixies can give you slows you down for like 20 seconds. And it's kind of annoying. But as you can see, what I talk about, like when I'm talking about the jungle, you can see I have this whole jungle thing. It stretches out above my house, most of the way to the other side of the world. It almost reaches the jungle, or I mean the ocean, which is, it's really nice. It's useful, but at the same time, it's pretty much self-replicating, because once you get enough of it, like, the grass is spawned. I'm not getting any, but the grass spawns the jungle seeds. Weird. I would have thought I'd have picked up some. Well, like right there, the jungle seeds. Normally I'll pick up a lot more than this, but at the same time, it grows its own trees, so I can come through here, cut down the tree. You see no acorn dropped, because the jungle trees are different. They don't need acorns. So since no acorns dropped, then, like, these are normal trees. This is the hollow. The hollow is the opposite of corruption, but it doesn't appear until after you've beaten the game, or after you've beaten and unlocked hard mode. But as you can see, like, the hollow trees, which are basically normal trees, they still drop the acorns, and you still have to plant them. But with the jungle, I don't have to replant them, so I can have basically an unlimited amount of trees. I just kind of have to wait for them to respawn. So, when I go through, this is one of the entrances to my house. You saw the one I left from that's above my house. This one drops pretty far. I call this my anti-noob zone. The drop is pretty deep, but it's like you come through here just running. It actually takes a little bit to get through here. I made them large enough that I could do things with them, and I'll show you what I made them large enough to do with in a minute. This one's my big one. This is the spawn location. Like, right where I'm standing is where you'll spawn into the world. I call this, like I've said before, I said a minute ago, not before. This is my noob-proof zone, because, like, yeah, a noob can jump over that, a noob can get over here, but without special gear, you can't make this jump. Like, even with my balloon, I can't make this jump. Like, actually, can I? It's like, yeah, I need the wings, I need my balloon, I need, well, even just having the grappling hook. I could make that, but as a fresh character, you can't. So if, say, one of my friends wants to log on and try to mess up my world, they can't even do anything. At the same time, it's like, if you try to go through... Let's see, get back over there. If you try to go through here, dropping down, and here's the slow I was talking about. It's like, yeah, it lasts a while. But that fall would be enough to kill you if you were, say, oh, and there's some flowers. I planted some Daybloom and Moonglow. And then once I go up here, here's my house. I have a large basement. I was kind of expecting to pick up more chests, but I guess it just never happened. So, I don't know, I just kind of never happened. I have I have the adamantite, grill. The adamantite, oven, or, what the hell is that thing called? Forge. I'm like, it's a grill, no, it's an oven, no, like, yeah, it's a forge, it allows me to, well, it allows me to make things out of adamantite. Simple enough. I have the, mithril, iron, or anvil. So like you can see, I have statues over there, or up here, just kind of decorative. I also have, like, statues that do stuff, like bunny statues and stuff. So later on, I can hook them up to wires and, start spawning them. Just for no good reason, just kind of why not. I also here have my outfits. These are all, like, the Link suit, the classic, the plumber, or Mario, and then there's the tuxedo, and the clown. Wait, do I have two clowns? No. So, yeah. Let me drop those two doors. Okay, and as I said, like, this basement system I have, these are 2 blocks long, so a chest fits perfectly inside of them, but nothing else. But these ones are 3, so I can walk through them, and that way I can just kind of I can double up on it. As you saw, I have 3 of these little drop tunnels. The reason I have 3 of them is these are my elevators. Elevator, in simple, is basically just a way for you to get to hell. Let's see, do I have any potions? I'm going to use my Orb of Light. Orb of Light is one of the spells you can have, or one of the spells you can use. It creates this wimpy Orb of Light that follows you, and is pretty much worthless. There's an upgraded version that involves enslaving fairies, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. Well, actually, we probably won't talk about that for a while, at least until James gets there, actually. What I've done here is, this is the reason I have the 3 tunnels. This one, like, I put 50 meteorites in this tunnel so that they can spawn meteor heads. With the meteor heads, what they do is they're not dropping anything, because these meteor heads suck when I'm trying to put them on display, because they're jerks. These meteor heads, what they'll allow me to do is collect Souls of Light. Souls of Light are required for the summoning items, for the end game. Like, Souls of Light allow you to summon... allow you to summon the twins, which are the Eye of Cthulhu hard mode version. And they're also, like, well, the wings I have are, like, black, but there's also, like, a white set of wings, like, angelic, and they require Souls of Light. Also, at the same time, if I beat up enough of these, there's a chance they might drop meteors. And there's a mimic there, so let me kill this mimic, because I need to kill mimics. Dang, it's the double hook. There's a couple items that mimics drop that I need, One of them being the compass. The compass will allow me to, well, I have a golden watch and a depth meter. With the compass, I can turn them into a GPS unit. Basically, it gives me the chance, or it gives me 3 items and allows me to turn them into 1. 3 items that could individually be equipped, or 1 item. So, yeah, you kind of see the point on why that's important. Gonna take a little detour. I haven't seen one of these in forever. So I'm gonna try to kill him. As I've said before, like, I've been trying to get the mining gear. So maybe I'll be lucky. Nope, just got a bomb. So I'm gonna jump up real fast. But as you can see, it's like I'm just gonna throw this into a box so I can play with it later. I'm not even gonna deal with it right now. This one, like, is light. Souls of Light. The one on the other side, the one that I dropped down, has Souls of Darkness. Like, it has basically the same basic setup. 50 meteorite ore that makes into basically a Soul of Darkness generator. If you notice, like, here you can see the glass walls in the background that stop monsters from spawning here, so I don't have to worry about monsters while I'm running around behind. But then, I have my main elevator. This one is in the center of the world. I have it in the center of the world. I prefer to have my elevator in the exact center, so that I can kind of know where, or which way things happen. Like, which way the hollow goes, which way the corruption spreads. It's a bit of a drop, and it takes a little while to drop down, but it's worth the wait, sometimes. What the elevator does, it allows me to drop all the way down to hell. It's kind of in its name, isn't it? Once I get to hell, as you can see, I have don't want to knock those out, but I have wooden platforms across a large, like, it's not across nearly half of hell, but it's across a large section of hell. What this does, it allows me to fight on the wooden platforms instead of risking fighting inside of the lava. As you can see, like that, I tried to I didn't try, but I ended up, like, accidentally obsidianizing, like, half of the lava in that area. But that's not really a very good place to fight. I tried that, it didn't work out very well. There was too much jumping around, and I ended up getting stuck and then eaten. So this way I can run. It's a straightforward path, and it's like when if I kill someone, say the voodoo demons. The voodoo demons have voodoo dolls. They drop the voodoo dolls upon death. If the voodoo doll touches lava, the eater, or like the wall of flesh is summoned. If the wall of flesh is summoned, you can't escape. If you go home, you die. So, like, there's no escaping the wall of flesh. So what one of the things the wooden platforms will do, will actually catch loot that's dropping. So it's like, I'm not seeing anything on it. Is there anything here? Well, that's kind of depressing. Like, I'm trying to show y'all something, and no one comes. Well, here's something. But, like, for example, this mimic has item, hopefully. I don't want to die. But yeah, the mimic has an item. The items sit there. And it was a Titan's Bone. I have Titan's Bone. I don't need Titan's Bone, you jerks. Okay. But anyway, just kind of giving you a little bit of a tour. Hope that didn't take too long. But what I was going to talk about is I want to do a little bit of a channel update. The reason for my channel update is, well, I've kind of been a little bit sporadic about my content. I've been setting up, and it's like I've been trying to get at a couple of episodes a week. I've been trying to do about 2 hours of content per week. The problem is because I don't have any editing gear, my 2 hours of content might accidentally end up being just one episode. Like, well, like today, I recorded, an hour of Let's Die footage, which, like, Let's Die Chelsea was almost an hour long, and then I had about 5 minutes of a Let's Die Abby. With the Let's Die Abby, I was a little bit reckless. I kind of did that on purpose. It was kind of more like to show, like, this is why I do some of this stuff, but still, it's not really an excuse so much. But yeah, so going through with it, I have, like, I've been trying to record a couple, but I mean, I've only been doing this for about 5 weeks now, and I have about 7 hours of content. Which sounds great, but I'm not getting any views on it, so it's like, somebody go watch my videos. But no, it's like, I don't know if my videos are just too long, if, like, I'm not getting any real feedback. So my videos could be too long. Maybe people like this longer setup. I mean, I know one of my big things is like, well, as soon as you're getting in, like, everybody has like 15, 20-minute videos. Like, as soon as you're getting into it, oh, the video's over. Or then you have people who are like, not to talk down about, I guess, my superiors, but like, well, like Tobuscus. One of the worst things about Tobuscus is you're sitting there watching Tobuscus videos, and it's like, oh, by the way, it's been 5 minutes, new episode. It's like, no, I don't want to watch 5 minutes of Minecraft or 5 minutes of Terraria. Like, 5 minutes of a shooter, yeah, that's fine. 5 minutes of Call of Duty, that's great. 5 minutes of Halo, okay, I can kind of see that. I mean, not, like, especially for multiplayer. Just, like, one match of multiplayer, 5 minutes, that's fine. But Terraria, you're talking about a game where people will sit there and spend 6, 7 hours just playing. I don't want to sit there and watch you play for 5 minutes. If I'm going to sit there and invest time into your Let's Play, you should be investing time into your own Let's Play. So it's like you go through and there's really no point in watching a Let's Play that only lasts 5 or 6 minutes, right? Or at least that's how I feel. I mean, if y'all feel differently, go ahead and say something about it. If y'all want shorter videos, I can do shorter videos. If y'all want longer videos, I can do longer videos. I mean, not longer than what I already have out. I have an hour-and-a-half long video. I'm probably not going to be making videos longer than that. But you get what I'm trying to say. As time passes, I'm trying to look for, like, the perfect setup, make people happy, get things good, get things ready. What's the other club I have? Fleeting, which is 2 movement. This is 4 movement speed. So yeah, you kind of see what I'm saying. A little bit of feedback would be appreciated. If not, well, you didn't give me feedback. It's not like I'm gonna cry. So going through with it, yeah, you're kind of hearing me out. I'm also, like I've said, I've started a Let's Play, like official Let's Play, like not the Let's Die or anything like that. It's like officially, it's a decent Let's Play. I'm gonna be playing through, I guess technically as fast as I can to try to reach, at least reach hard mode. I don't know if I'm gonna continue the series, but I figure I can reach hard mode in like, well, I could reach hard mode in a day, but, like, that's sitting down and spending, like, 12 hours on it. Like, not doing anything moving. I could probably reach hard mode in about, 10 episodes. So, probably about a season. Depending on if the world gives me any luck or not. So, that's probably what I'm gonna shoot for. Just running to hard mode. Maybe if people like it, I might continue, go past hard mode. If not, then I have a couple other series or games that I can start playing or start trying. So once I'm done with the Terraria Let's Play, I'll make another update video, kind of like this. Well, not like this, but I'll make another update, and from that update we can move on and figure out what's going to happen next. with my Let's Die series, this is kind of one of those weird ones. It's kind of like, to bring up another famous YouTube set, it's kind of like When Cheese Fails, or, I would say Gosu, like the Gosu casts that, man, what were they called? I don't even, like, they stopped out a while ago, and I haven't heard anything back from them. So I don't even remember who those people were, but there were two people who did Gosu. Like, they did a whole cast, and they called it Gosu, and it was basically kind of like a When Cheese Fails type thing, just it wasn't concluded to all cheese. It was like just weird, stupid stuff. And basically something like that. Like, Let's Die is kind of one of those things that it's like I can keep doing that forever because the way the series is set up, it has it's a randomly generated world. I can die a randomly generated amount of times, which is pretty close to infinite. The problem is that, well, dying at level X many times gets boring. Like, well, how many times can you die by falling? Or how many times can you die by drowning before it gets boring? Or before it's no longer fun to watch you attempt to do this? And stuff like that. I mean, hell, I'd be more than happy to continue making the exact same thing for the next 20 years. Like, yeah, people watch it, why not? Like 20 years later, I'm still doing a Let's Die. I'm dying characters only last like 15 minutes. They die. I'm like, okay, see you next time. Yeah, that'd be great, but I'd get bored with that. I'm sure y'all would get bored with that. Hell, I'd probably end it by myself and just be like, you know what? I'm bored. I'm done. Goodbye. So, yeah. Anyway, I digress a little bit. That's basically what I'm going on about. It's like, for the next while, I do plan on keeping the Let's Die going for quite some time. It's pretty much my signature series at the moment. Yeah, so, I've actually been considering doing something like a, Minecraft, kind of like a Minecraft Let's Die. With a Minecraft Let's Die, it'd pretty much be the same, it'd be the same as, like, a normal playthrough. So, actually, it'd probably be closer to, like, a playthrough, but, stuff like, I'm trying to think of a good example, and as soon as I try to think about it, my mind goes blank. Don't you hate when that happens? But, pretty much roguelikes. A roguelike Let's Die series, where I go through playing stuff like FTL, or, Dungeons of Grimrock, or the Legend of Grimrock. Well, yeah, y'all, if y'all know what a roguelike is, y'all could probably think of a bunch of roguelikes. Hell, even just send me a couple of examples of roguelikes that you'd like to see. And, because that's basically the essence of what the Let's Die series is. It's kind of a roguelike boom fest. Randomly generated worlds with randomly generated ways to die. Let's just see how fast I can randomly random. Pretty much any game, games like Minecraft, Let's Plays are very capable, but doing a Let's Die on a Minecraft game probably wouldn't be all that fun. Be like, oh, I died. A creeper blew up my house. Well, let's make a whole new, brand new world. Yeah, that wouldn't be any fun. I could probably do maybe 3 or 4 episodes of that. With the way Minecraft works, I wouldn't have to, experience doesn't travel, continue to other worlds. So, I wouldn't have to make a brand new character every time I turn around. But, Minecraft, I could see getting old faster than, Terraria Let's Dies. I could be wrong. If y'all want to see a Minecraft Let's Die, just tell me. I won't even be like, well, if the majority does it. Well, the majority, right now I have, 2 continuous viewers, so, like, if one person says it, that's, like, half. But, like, seriously, it's like if I can get 5 different people to say, hey, we're interested in a Minecraft Let's Die series, I'll try to do a Minecraft Let's Die series. Might not last very long, but I can try. I'm trying to think of other games that would be kind of like that. I know some people like do something kind of like a Let's Die for World of Warcraft. So maybe an MMO, hardcore MMO type thing. It's like I'd be willing to try it. I can't really guarantee that it'd work very well. As you've seen from the last couple of weeks playing with me, I'm not exactly the most careful type of person. I have a tendency to die to pretty stupid things sometimes. But I'm having fun. That's what counts, right? I have fun. You enjoy me having fun. You enjoy when I suffer, but yeah. So give me, like, I'm basically giving this update that's basically saying, give me feedback. The more feedback you give me, the better I can make this whole thing. And that includes everything. Like, if my qualities, my video, my sound, if you think something's off, go ahead and tell me. I can't fix things if you don't tell me they're broken. But at the same time, if it's something like, well, like my picture, I've been doing that whole Terraria floppy disk thing. If you don't like the Terraria floppy disk, tell me. I can make something else. I can make something new, make something different. I could commission. Yeah, I could probably have someone draw something kind of like closer to like the Total Biscuit and Jesse Cox Terraria Let's Play, or maybe something kind of like Heroes, where it has the Terraria character just kind of standing there with like a special background or something. Like, yeah, if you give me some, so if you tell me what you want, I can try to make it happen. If you don't tell me what you want, then, well, I guess that's why the Spice Girls sung that whole song. You don't tell them what you want, you're never going to get what you want. If you tell them what you want, you might not get it, but at least they can try. And that's what that whole song was about, wasn't it? Man, I don't even remember that song, though, but anyway, this update's kind of gone a little longer than I thought. Spent a little too much time kind of giving you a short tour of my house. But yeah, basically the whole point of this update is I'm going to be starting a Let's Play series. I have a couple of games, I have Terraria and Solar 2 that I'm allowed to, that I've gotten permission from the developer to monetize. At the same time, there's also games like League of Legends, Smite, things like that I can't, I can monetize. I'm not that good at either of the Smite, League of Legends, Dota 2, or any of those, but I'm not horrible. Well, I kind of am, but I mean, I'm average, I guess would probably be the more accurate way to say it. I don't play that often though. Those are games that I play every once in a while when I have friends playing, or when I'm really bored, or something. I could do StarCraft. It hasn't been out for that long, but maybe something like a Heart of the Swarms or Wings of Liberty Let's Play. I mean, like I said, I can do a lot of things. Blizzard's pretty open, and it's not like it's really all that hard. Especially indie games, I could ask an indie company for permission to monetize, or even if it's not, even if I don't monetize it, the reason I'm saying monetize is because it's pretty much like a way for me to, well, how monetization works is I get money. I'm not going to go into the picky details because honestly I don't actually know. I don't know how much money I get per view or anything like that. I don't have a contract with a station or anything. So since I don't have a contract with a station, I don't really have a set it kind of varies to whatever Google wants to pay me for, whatever Google pays me for. Like, I just started monetization, like, not that long ago, so I actually haven't gone through the details about it. Yeah, actually, think about that. That's something I should actually probably do. But I've just been busy with other things. I've kind of been playing, like, the Terraria, like, the Let's Die thing, something I've done. Like, I've been doing that, like, just as kind of like a personal, what can I do thing for a while. Like, I've done it maybe 5 or 6 times before I even started the series, so I decided why not just record it. It's something I can do in an hour, hour and a half, between classes or between whatevers. It's not like I'm doing anything else after breakfast. Like, before class and after breakfast, I'm pretty much good for 2 hours of nothing. Let's see. I'm trying to think of something else I can bring up, but yeah, that sounds about it. It's like, if y'all want a series like a AAA title, if I have it, like I've said before, I'm a student. I'm not like made of money. I don't have like every AAA game. I don't really buy a lot of AAA games, in fact. Just because I don't have a lot of spare cash to just throw around. A lot of the games I do have are like indie games that I've picked up through like Indie Royale or the Humble Bundle. It's like yeah. So it's like I have a lot of the bundle games from Indie Royale and Humble. Those are pretty much the only bundles I really do because they only like Humble's once every Humble's like once every month and Indie's twice a month, I think. Humble's been doing that weekly bundle, so I've been picking up a game or two there. But still, for about the last year, I've done almost every Humble or Indie bundle that's been around. So I have a number of indie games, though. If y'all want to see any of those, just tell me. If I can't get permission to monetize it, if I actually have a couple of requests for a game, I don't mind playing it and like trying it out and not like just putting it up without monetization. But if I'm gonna like do something like that, it's kind of one of those like I want to have someone ask for it. I died. Woohoo. But yeah, so like if I'm gonna do a game and not get anything out of it, I at least want it to be something that people want to watch. If you ask, like, worst case scenario, I do a game that y'all want and I don't really have an opinion about, well, I'm still fine doing something like that. Just ask me for it. I think I've said the same thing like 5 times, so I'm just kind of walking around in circles, literally. So, yeah. At the same time, like I was saying, it's like if you want to see something, just ask for it. If I have it, I'll do it. If I don't have it, I'll try to find a way to get it. It's like I don't personally pirate games, and I don't personally pirate games. I don't play games that have been pirated. I don't suggest going out and pirating games. I don't really condemn people who have or who do because, well, I'm kind of in that situation, like where I don't have spare cash, and I do like to play video games. They help. Like, it's easier to play a video game and have fun compared to watching TV. I mean, I can watch TV and still be stressing out. You throw me into a game of COD or something. Like, I don't even like Call of Duty that much, but you throw me into a game of COD, I'm too busy trying to blow people's faces off and not have my face blown off to really care that my girlfriend hasn't texted me in 6 hours or something. So, it's just kind of one of those... Like, video games, at least in my opinion, are better for your health than watching TV. They're better stress relief, they're better relaxation tools, they're just better. So, I could see if somebody wants to try to get a video game and doesn't have the money to do it, I can totally see that. I don't endorse it, but it's something that I understand. So if you have games that you want me to play, if I don't have them, I'm not going to pirate a game so I can play it. I'm not going to I'm trying to think of I'm not going to do any of those well, if you buy this from this country, you can get it for half the price if you bought it from this country. I'm not going to go through all that. Once you start getting into the area of it being a little bit fishy, that's a little bit fishy. Why waste the time? But at the same time, if you're going through and it's something I can do, I'm more than happy to play games I already have, even if I've already played through it, like with StarCraft, or I think I have every Warcraft game as well, 1 through 3. I believe I have. I could be wrong there. I actually haven't checked in a while. But yeah. It's what's sad is this update video is actually probably about as long as a normal video. I'd like to give a shout out to a couple people while I'm at it, as kind of my first update. There's this one girl on YouTube. Her name's Baby Peach 242. She does sim videos. It's sent me a couple of comments about my whole setup. She gave me a couple of suggestions I can use. I've been trying to implement them. It's kind of a little slow going because I've kind of been having to send message to her, be like, hey, how exactly do I do that thing you asked me to do? But it's I kind of got to give her a little bit of props. She even admitted she doesn't really enjoy videos like this. So she's going through the effort to try to help me make my video better when it's not even her style of things to watch. That's a nice thing to do. And she makes Sims videos. She makes movies out of Sims. I guess you could call them dramas or sitcoms or something. She has a series called Teenagers, where it's basically kind of like teenagers going through teenage things, dealing with teenager life. She also has a series called Run, which, I'll admit, I didn't actually watch I've only watched the first episode, and as far as I can tell, it basically seems like a vampire. It seems like a zombie series, surviving zombies type apocalypse thing. So, it seemed interesting. It, kind of like with her, it's not my style of thing to do. But if it's your style, if you like to watch creative things like that, feel free to go ahead. Actually, last I checked, she had this audition, so she might be doing a series with live voice actors. So if you want to try to get some voice acting done, if you want to try your hand at it, you could try doing an audition, put something through. I'd also like to do a shout out to my brother. He does he does some streaming, though not much lately. He's been kind of busy, but he streams under Twitch TV / Dr. Zeus, or Dr. Zeus. I can't remember exactly which. It's yeah, that's a really good endorsement. I can't even remember your name, but yeah, I mean, he's kind of been helping out a little bit. I'm actually currently using his computer to record on. He had a little bit of a problem with his computer, and I borrowed it to fix the problem. He had work and school. I only have school, so I took some extra time, borrowed his computer, fixed it up for him, and since I fixed his computer, he said I could go ahead and borrow it for a little while and play. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. I've been using his computer to play games and record videos for about 2 months now. Yeah, about January, so almost 3 months now. So yeah, gotta give him a shout out. He's pretty much the whole reason I'm even able to do this. My laptop's kind of old. I could play Terraria on it, but it was too old to be able to record on it as well. It's just one of those computers, they get old with age, and him allowing me to use his computer really is the whole reason I'm even able to do this. Yeah, so I gave a little bit of a shout out to, or I'm giving him a bit of a shout out. He plays League of Legends. I know he used to stream League of Legends, but I'm not sure if he still does. He's been I know he's also been doing and recording StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm Brutal Mode. I don't know if he's been planning on putting that out or anything, or if he's just kind of recording it so he can send it to friends and be like, ha ha ha, look what I've done, or look how well I did. But if he has, if StarCraft 2 is your thing, he's been playing the story mode. I don't think he's doing much in the multiplayer. But if you want to watch a StarCraft 2 brutal Let's Play, I believe he's been playing it off and on. I believe he's up to, I want to say he's up to, he's gotten past the Primal Zergs. So, he's had Kerrigan evolve, so that's 3 worlds down, 3 to go, halfway through the game, on Brutal Mode. And, I played through on Normal. I played it on Normal mode, beat it. I'm not gonna say anything bad about somebody who can play the game on Brutal. That's kind of hard to do. It's even Wings of Liberty, Brutal was hard. It took me... It took me about a year before I felt comfortable with Brutal mode on Wings of Liberty. And I think I still haven't beaten the game. I only played, I think I only got up to, the 4 mission. The mission when you get the Odin. And, the Thors. So that kind of tells you, I know Heart of the Swarm's a lot easier on Brutal, but yeah, he's been playing that, and that's a little bit hard to do. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this update up, because I really have nothing more to talk about. So, have a wonderful day.